Support independent media and leave the smoldering ruins of corporate idiocy behind with Second Wind logo products from DFTBA. Head on over to shop.secondwindgroup.com for shirts, stickers, and the satisfaction of helping sustain a worker-owned outlet. Plus, we've got cool bird merch, and everyone loves cool birds.
What's good, everybody? And no, you can't see me, but that's not my fault. That's that's the fault of having to click on different windows as we get the stream started. What's up, y'all? It's Casey and Marty once again. Streaming Star Fox. We got through most of the first game last stream.
I would say you completed the game. Like,
yeah, we
a run of the
playthroughs.
game. You didn't 100% it.
Yeah. Do we want to? I was gonna ask at the start, which is why I didn't like jump in. Like, do we want to do the third line on Star Fox 1, or do we want to jump right into Star Fox 2?
I mean, how do you feel? Do you feel like you need to like tie up the ribbon on the first game before moving into the second game? Like, what?
I'll be
are you
honest.
Feeling right now?
I don't think so. Like, for nostalgia's sake, I would want to see it, but like I can do that off stream. I don't think we as a collective need to see it. Like, it's some of it is like a lot of it is repeated, for example, and like there's no actual plot. Like, the plot doesn't actually happen until Star Fox 64, or so we think, because there's a Star Fox 2 that never made it out.
I think the secret is there's no plot whatsoever. I say we start with Star Fox 2, and if like 2/3 through you're like, I'm not feeling this, go back and let's try to jam through that last Star Fox 1 one.
Why not?
Perfect. And yeah, if you first off, welcome everyone on YouTube, everyone on Twitch. Those who were here live last week saw us watch the Star Fox Direct, which somehow aired immediately before we did this, which was not the plan. Holy shit, that's cool.
Oh wow.
That was like in The Last Jedi when they do that. What's
jump,
her name?
The hyperspace jump?
Yeah. Laura Dern does that like hyperspeed jump. Look at this thing. Is that a monster?
It's like a space worm.
Okay, we're all very impressed by this. We watched the Star Fox Direct, and then we played through the A and B routes, or the B and A routes, apparently, of Star Fox 1. Mm-hmm. And the VOD got demonetized by Universal because the Nintendo Direct had a smidge of the Mario movie attached to it. That got pulled down, so it's probably tough to see. We have like a re-upload that we've linked out in other places. You can see that in the comments section. But now we're gonna try Star Fox 2, which famously was 95% done for the Super Nintendo. And then it was supposed to release close to the release of the N64, and apparently Miyamoto saw it and was like, "This is great. We're gonna get blown out of the water by what's going on PlayStation and Saturn with 3D." And so they were like, "This is gonna make us look bad." They canceled the game right at the 25th hour, and to focus on 3D stuff and to move some of the team over to Star Fox 64.
So right from the get-go, they did it. There's a lot happening here. First off,
there's a lot more happening than the original game.
Yeah, there were difficulty levels. One, like straight up said like easy, normal, and hard, or expert was blacked out because I guess you got to beat some shit before you get that back. There were cutscenes, which they were sort of cutscenes in the other one. Like starter levels, you would see like sort of cutscenes, and they would take control from you at certain sections. Like when you enter like the inside of a ship, they would take control from you to kind of show you a cutscene. Mm-hmm. This had intro cutscenes. This has selectable pilots. Like I can be the Falco Lombardi. Never been done before. Also, there's 2 new characters. There's
I was gonna say, and who the fuck are these last two?
Yeah,
this is like they both look like dog and cat food mascots. She definitely looks like a dog food mascot for like fancy people.
Yeah, there's some fancy feast tie-ins going on here. He's telling me the control. Oh, these are control types. Okay, so down. And up,
does it have multiplayer? Because there's a wingman thing.
Oh shit, maybe.
I'm not playing. I just
I don't know how we could.
I do not trust Nintendo Online to allow the two of us to play this game.
Blasters here.
And Incarnadine over in Twitch. I just reworded the goal. Nothing's changed with the goal. The goal was always for to bring the Fallout New Vegas crew back together for Fallout 3. I just made it a little more apparent in there. Because the original wording of the goal made it sound like I was just doing something. That's not what it is. It's just the old Fallout crew coming back.
Okay, so I'm picking the new. It was the two new characters given like emotes, like they blew like kisses.
Oh, so maybe it's not multiplayer. Maybe
you have an actual wingman,
which is cool.
Like. Yeah, it does seem cool. I picked the two new ones because they're new, and we want to experience what their deal is and learn maybe why they were kicked out of the Star Fox squad because we've never seen them after this game.
Yeah.
Select a destination by moving the cursor, then press B. I don't know if what they're saying is B is my B.
Stunkoify got auto-modded with history's worst typo. Because you meant to say isn't Faye related to the general, which apparently maybe Faye is like the general's like niece or something. But you replace the Y with the G on accident, and that's a different word. It's a different word entirely that we don't use. And so, listen, typos are a bitch, but very funny. Oh, this dude's one of the Starwolf dudes. Yeah.
So he first appeared.
What is happening here?
Why was I targeting? Who am I targeting?
I don't know what is happening. We're not familiar with this game, so you're gonna have to give us some grace. And maybe we should have started with the first game.
it forced me into
this is all different, though.
Yeah, this is very different. Like, stuff is like flying at me in 3D. Like, there's a map on the screen that's showing like the target's direction towards me.
Yeah.
But I want to see my ship. How do I get out of the first person mode?
What was the button last time?
It was select,
Select,
which is not doing it this time.
Oh, so maybe they're forcing you to do this. So the so this game again in the early to mid 90s, completely was almost finished, got scrapped, and but when Nintendo released the SNES Classic, Cyber Elf says press start and go to view at the bottom of the menu.
Oh.
Thank you, Cyber Elf.
Yes, thank you very much.
I don't know what that means, but
that's very helpful.
Is this helping at all?
Yeah, I have.
It still seems kind of fucky.
It does.
Like this is complete. Oh, this is like completely open air. This is more like Star Fox 64.
Impossible.
This seems like nonsense. Oh, this. I guess it's a tutorial. You'll be fine. Yeah. So this was originally released on the SNES Classic, the kind of plug-and-play device that Nintendo released in 2017, I think, which had like 30 or so SNES games on the little mini console, and the one new game on there was Star Fox 2. I believe a ROM had leaked beforehand. I've never played that ROM though because I was never a Star Fox guy. So. But right off the bat, Captain Prez, thank you so much for the $20 dono. Don't usually go for fan-made things, but that Fox and Space Cartoon episode 1 and 2 mentioned in the last stream are legit, especially episode 2, given a backstory, had a soft Archer vibe to it. Suggest checking it out. Nice.
I did actually check out some of the shorts from that channel. I haven't watched the full episodes. I think there are 2 of them out now.
Yeah.
It is funny. Like I've been watching, it's like sketch comedy, the stuff that I was watching. But knowing that the full episodes are more of like a plot is actually quite exciting because it seems very silly.
Star Fox seems like a thing that is so ripe for being turned into like a cool / silly animated series. Yeah, this is all hideous. I don't know what is happening here. Rocket Powered Redneck, thank you so much for a $2 dono. And then it just says howdy. Howdy right back to you, Rocket Powered Redneck. And then Inverse Skies, thank you so much for an $8 dono. I can't watch as at work, but you're playing as Faye. She is so awesome. Hell yeah, Inverse Skies.
I'll take your word for it.
Yeah.
No, I
to
think
get out of this disaster of a level.
I think I picked the cat, Miyu, and Faye is the wing man.
Faye is the. Is that good?
What, me being shot down? Probably not. I wanna start this over to see if it'll make a little more sense.
You can start anything over. All this is very weird.
Continue as wingman. Oh, so I can swap to.
Okay.
Wingman. So is this like an extra life? Oh no.
Or did it mean? Do you want to?
Yeah, we had 2 ships fly to that planet. We now have 1. So Miyu has died.
In the arms of
enemy data fighter. So this is just a fighter in space, it seems like. So I can kind of freely, it seems like, just pick the shit out here.
I have no idea. I have never touched this. This all feels weirdly different from Star Fox 1 to me, which makes sense because it's a game. It was a sequel, a late gen sequel that ended up becoming a several decades later sequel.
Okay, some cool shit is happening here. Stuff is moving apart from what I'm doing in space. Like, I'm kind of just here. These are like rockets, and this satellite apparently is like a defense system because it just shot.
Do we think those rockets are gonna fuck up our ship? I kind of want to see.
Yeah, like, I think like this is our ship.
Oh, you are getting damaged. Look at your numbers going up. 50%, 56%.
That's not good.
The bottom left.
So now I'm
It's
engaging.
all intriguing.
I'm engaging with this thing that was flying towards the mothership. Oh my god, did you fly directly into it?
Captain President says, is this game finished? I believe this game is finished. Yes. I believe it was 95% finished. Incredible. What was that?
It was like little solo spaceships that were flying towards the thing. I intercepted them. And like I guess that's how that's how small the fleet was.
Interesting.
Oh, what is going on?
That's very strange to me. Oh, there's the big dragon.
Andros just launched a worm out into the.
That's Andros with like the beard. I kind of like it, like salt and pepper Andros.
Yeah, he just put a worm out here in his bitch.
Right, Andros has been putting worms in bitches for decades, dude.
That's why he's on the run.
I tell you that.
He needs to be stopped.
That's why he's on the run. He doesn't want to be paying that child support. LK, thank you so much, says Star Fox 2 has 3 modes: map defense, open air space battles, and maze dungeons and walking mechs. These space battles are the trickiest part to learn, but once you do, nearly every fight is alike. Okay, so there's no just like regular Star Fox levels?
Oh yeah, did they do away with that?
So I'm going to be honest, my favorite thing about Star Fox is the Star Fox levels.
That's kind of what Star Fox is. They took that out and just made it another thing.
Yeah.
It's a little concerning.
But open air space battles is this. Map defense is the thing you were trying to do, and then maze dungeons as a walker mech. That sounds almost more like N64 because you could be the walker in that game.
Yeah, there's another game that has a walker in it.
I think some of the late maybe Command or Assault did.
Yeah, I remember seeing some rather embarrassing footage of a live demo.
Yeah, we are. Casey's gonna be handling the first couple games of this series, and then we kind of have some of the later ones we kind of split between us in terms of what we own and what we can easily stream. So I am intrigued because I don't know a lot of those later games. I'm very get the fuck out of here, rude bat chimp with the cyborg eye.
We died.
I don't think the R-Wing crashed. I think it exploded. I think that's a different thing. Like, I wouldn't say you crashed, right?
Yeah, I was shot down, yeah.
Yeah, it's a whole different thing.
Oh, there are arcade rules?
Did you have a go-to 3-letter thing that you'd put in arcades?
Just my initials.
Just KC.
So, yeah, KCN. Or yeah, just my name.
Now you're just doing a bunch of G's.
I was gonna say GG, but they forced me to do a third one.
But they're like, we need one more. Yeah, chat. What was your go-to? Speakeasy just put ass. Nick Noel put NIK for Nick. I like that. For a while, I put HBK, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. That was my go-to 3 letters.
All right. What if we are Fox and Falco this time?
Everything will be fine for the main characters. The main characters can't die.
That's what they say.
Sketching Ninja says, "Are poo and ass taken?" That's always the tough thing. Can you put poo and ass inside of an arcade game?
They should stop you. The arcade machine should like shut down and reboot anytime someone does that. Okay, so yeah, there are ships that have been launched out from Andros.
Mm-hmm.
Switch positions with your wingman. Oh, select I can just play as the other character whenever.
Okay.
Return to your mothership to warp to any free planet. Okay, so I can go here and it'll take me to a free planet, which is... I don't know what that is. Warp via your mothership? Sure. So I can go to Venom. Oh, Venom's the only free planet. Oh no, Macbeth, Venom, or Fortuna, Meteora. Those are free planets. Why do I want to go there? Who knows? Seems bad if other things are in trouble. But let's do it. Oh, okay. It just makes me skip past other things.
Oh, but you still need to go to the stuff.
All right. So let's go. Oh yeah, like time is advancing as I do that too. It seems like as things start moving through space. It's a neat concept.
Interesting. Yeah, very neat concept. I don't know if I'm a fan of it, but it is neat.
We just need
Mad
to
Kaiser
get
thinks
the
so,
hang
perhaps.
of what they're putting down.
Sure.
I think.
It's just different. Yeah, it's very it's different than what we're expecting. Like, are there just not regular Star Fox levels? Like, that's... I don't know. It's very strange to me.
Yeah, it's quite surprising that they would go that route. It's very ambitious.
Yeah, Nick Nolan and Zeph are talking about what was the 5% left undone. I don't know. It wasn't like localization was all done and everything. I think it was almost like the game was done and Nintendo just decided to scrap it because, again, this would have come out alongside Ridge Racer, right? For the original PlayStation, which, you know, if you look back on, you can laugh at, but like that was a level of 3D that the Super Nintendo just couldn't match. And so I think Miyamoto made the executive decision of being like, we can't. Nintendo was obviously transitioning into 3D with the N64, and they were like, we need to put our best foot forward with this. We don't want to show lackluster 3D before clearly they, you know, blew the roof off with Mario 64 and Zelda.
Press select if I want to transform. Oh!
Robots in disguise. Beep, boop, boop. Get that metal with that large dog on it.
Like, this is crazy ambitious.
This is insane.
Okay. Yeah, like, so...
On a Super Nintendo.
So we got close to the, what do you call it? The chip carrier. It did a cutscene that put me inside of it, and like I was just flying the ship, and I chose to not fly anymore and walk around on the level. I can't turn around though. Like I don't have like free 3D movement, but I am moving.
Can you
in like
Can you turn back into a spaceship? By pressing.
Yep.
Okay, so you can easily flop at any point you want. Garg Dargis said that cum, C-U-M, is somewhat randomly sprinkled across my games that have high scores. I assume you meant that was the name you would enter, but it sounds like you also might be saying that cum is just like there's just cum all over your games.
I lied. You can turn, but with the shoulder buttons.
Get out of town. Terrible way to turn. Kingdom Hearts shit right there. You don't want that.
We just took out a core though.
Get bent core. The clock says 6.5 seconds, which can't be right.
Yeah,
we were
that
definitely
seems
in there for
impossible.
several minutes. Yeah. And then Captain President, thank you so much for the $10 donation. Have y'all ever played Special UN Squadron for the SNES? It's got a lot in common with this map stuff, except 2D gameplay. I don't think I've ever played Special Squadron. I played like Jungle and Urban Crisis. Those are the other like flying a thing I remember playing. Special UN Squad. Special UN Squad's a very bad. UN Squadron. Apparently in Japan it was called Area 88, which is fun.
You skipped a lot of other areas. Straight to 88, huh?
Why did they go from 66 area? No, area. What is it? Area
51.
40, 51. Jesus, why did I say 66?
Because that's a route.
That's a route. That's how you get Route 6. That's a route for get on the highway, and by the end of it, you'll have hella jeans. John Levi will be there.
Okay, maybe I can kill this Star Wolf pilot now that I understand this a little better.
Okay.
So I've always been a fan of dogfighting games, like ship combat, whatever. But I was always annoyed by how when you pass somebody, you kind of have to like awkwardly turn the ship a bunch to like get back into a fighting scenario with them. But that game, Chorus, or Corvs as you like to call it, it fixed that.
Chorvs, yeah.
By giving you like,
how do they fix it?
Like superpowers. Like one, the ship can drift, so like you can do like straight up drift turns in space, which just makes sense. Like you should be able to turn like that if you're in space. Like jets, it might be hard to sell. Oh wait, we got hit by a missile. I guess that's happening on the overworld map.
Look how crazy amount of things they have to worry about for a Super Nintendo game. Like having to worry about things that are happening outside of the current action is not a thing that usually exists in Super Nintendo games.
It's crazy.
But it says, what's this Parisian accordion music I'm hearing? Music's very cool. I'm very confused by it, but I like the music. Yeah.
Ooh, that bomb hit him hard.
You were mentioning ships earlier, ship combat.
Yes.
A game I always champion is this Sega Dreamcast era JRPG called Skies of Arcadia. And I've been thinking of it recently because it's weird because it was concurrent with One Piece, but it is like something in the water. It is so... That and One Piece, especially early One Piece, have so many similarities to them. However, one of the fun things about Skies of Arcadia is you play as a sky pirate. And so there's plenty, you do your normal dungeon crawling battles as an RPG party, but also there are battles where you're in your sky ship, which is like a pirate ship that flies through the sky. And you have to have turn-based battles with other pirate ships or monsters using... like it's turn-based combat, but your ship. And so you have to be like, this turn, do I want to... And every character in your party gets something to do during your turn. So you're like, okay, I want everyone firing the cannons, or I want one person dodging out of the way, one person firing torpedoes that will take an extra turn to hit, and then one person positioning ourselves in front of them so that hopefully next turn we can get like a frontal assault. And I always thought that was really cool. Like I always thought turning something like naval warfare into RPG-esque combat was neat.
Yeah, that seems cool.
Yeah.
You gotta take out Pigma.
Gotta get Pigma. Get Pigma out of here.
The traitor. You're the reason my father's gone.
Pigma?
That's what the cutscene told us.
Do we think this is a sequel to Star Fox. I know it's called Star Fox 2, but at least canonically, I'm assuming takes place afterwards.
Oh, what the hell hit me? I would assume this takes place after the first one, but again, like there really wasn't. They weren't telling us that anything was going on. Just that the planet, I guess, that they were from or worked for was in duress, and that is your job to stop androids.
Gotta protect the planet.
That's where the paycheck comes from. I didn't realize until that direct that Star Fox is a mercenary group. I thought that they were like some sort of like official defense force, for,
like government agency.
Yeah,
like,
I didn't realize they're like, oh, we're mercs.
You thought they were like SEAL Team 6 or something, as opposed to, I don't know what, BlackRock.
Yeah, they can do what they want.
Yeah. Sinos, thank you so much for a file. No, speaking of Sega, their Super game got canceled. I consider it a good thing because it was going to use NFT and blockchain technology to connect their games. That's not entirely true. I am glad their Super game got canceled, but there was a lot of false and weird and disinformation out there about that game. I, for one, am glad because I think anytime anyone is like, this is our, I mean, I don't need to say quadruple A game. That never turns out well, right? Just make a good game. And please keep making Jet Set Radio and Crazy Taxi.
Dang. Is this gonna affect our defense system? They're shooting.
I mean, that one missile's about to hit the planet, which is
like, what is the defense system for? No, I don't want to fly there. Fuck. It's gonna cut me off. This thing might kill me. I've read that as Imagine Dragon at first.
It looks like an Imagine Dragon. And then Captain Prez, thank you so much for the file, Ardono. Merry Pigmas to you, and a happy Falco to all who celebrate. A happy Slippy.
Oh, that looks like it's right in my face. Oh. I might not make it out of this alive.
Full 3D aerial combat is nuts to me. It's like genuinely nuts to me on a Super Nintendo.
I think it's faking it. Like it's sort of full 3D. Like I think your ship might actually be stationary in the space, and somehow like,
and the world is moving around you.
Yeah, like that's what it feels like almost, which makes it weird to like orient yourself. Oh, Falcons got shot down. I hope Fox was able to do some healing while he was all. Oh no, nope, never mind. What happened to Fox? I thought I had Fox was still in the cut. Oh no, right. Okay, so now S. Yes, continuous Fox. Yeah, Cornelia is damaged. What can I do? Hunter, I gotta kill this Hunter.
Gotta kill the Hunter. Gotta get him out of here. Fox McCloud over in the YouTube chat just says Star Fox. Thank you, Fox McCloud. And I'm sorry to hear about your father passing away at the hands of Pigma, possibly.
He's a traitor. He betrayed the squad. Like when I'm trying to like, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead.
I was trying to like get behind this guy, right?
Sure.
As he flies past, but that doesn't seem possible. He's always like facing me.
He might not have a butt. Super Nintendo couldn't render a backside for enemies, so impossible to get behind him.
Maybe he's just turning around really quickly.
He's just shy. Speakeasy said, with Hyenas and the Super game being canceled, isn't Sega burning through more than a bit of money on projects they aren't finishing? Yes, and I think that is a problem with actually a lot of companies. Sony certainly has that problem. Xbox certainly has that problem. I think a problem with Sega is that they announce a lot of their things very early. I think Sega announcing that Super game was them trying to juice up the stock. Which,
that's usually what the purpose that those announcements serve.
Yeah, even at the Game Awards, like when we saw that Wonder Woman game earlier, when we saw the David Cage Star Wars game, it's one of those things where it's like, oh, this thing isn't actually in development yet, but it's a way to, excite investors about potential in the future.
That hit me directly. I'm sitting here trying to do a whole turn out of the way.
You sons of bitches, get out of there. Oh, Valeria says, it seems like the enemies are programmed to insane turning speeds so that they're always in a damaging position. Might be. Could be. Quintuple, the Wonder Woman game does not exist. It has been... Oh, I forgot we had this ability. That studio was shut down. Monolith, the game was canceled and Monolith was shuttered by WB last year, I want to say.
My cursor.
It's going nuts.
It's chaotic, yeah. We got him.
Is he dead? Got him. Cuidado. Steven Jackson said, just poured myself a root beer float, starting the stream from the start, and my dog is snoozing on my lap. Life is good. Steven, you might be 30 minutes behind, but 30 minutes from the future, that sounds great. Love a root beer float. How do you feel about a root beer float, Casey? I know you have some controversial food opinions. How do you feel about a root beer float?
Controversial? I'm not a fan of root beer. A float is when you just put ice cream in root beer, right?
Correct. That's controversial. I think a lot of your food opinions are actually controversial. I don't think you should play dumb like they aren't.
I like ice cream quite a bit, but root beer does not do anything for me. So I don't want ice cream and root beer. But the idea is what? Ice cream in a soda? Like that's a float?
A float is just you pour a soda into a cold, frosty mug, and you put a couple scoops of usually vanilla ice cream in there. And it... you have it with a spoon, have it with a straw.
I'm not sure that I would like that.
Next time we film something in person, we're getting you a root beer float. Patreon video. Casey has his first root beer float.
But I know I don't like root beer already. What? Whoa. Okay,
yeah, but you haven't had it floated. You haven't had it floated is the difference.
I'm just dodging shit.
I always associate root beer. 3 people who've had kids have told me that late into their pregnancies, they've gotten crazy root beer cravings. And so I always say root beer's for pregnant ladies. For pregnant women? Even though I also really like root beer, so I don't know.
I mean, embrace your inner pregnant woman. Why did I
all I've been doing
that? In
2026, all I want to do is embrace my inner pregnant woman.
You're crashing into me. What kind of suicide bomber bullshit is this?
Crash into me.
No, I'm so weak. I wish there was a method for getting health back.
There's got to be. I'm trying to figure out what's going on with this clock in the upper right.
Can I avoid this?
It's moving very slowly. I don't understand the clock.
It's Galactic Standard Time.
Oh, GST. Fungus Finder with a $2 dono. Thank you so much, Fungus Finder. The Coke float is superior. Root beer is weird. I think that's a southern take, Minduel. I don't want to divide America more than it already is. But you live in Louisiana. I think that's some Louisiana bullshit there, being against root beer. I love Louisiana. Lil Wayne, Alvin Kamara. What else is from Louisiana? Probably Dizzy Gillespie. Probably one of those jazz artists. They're probably from Louisiana, right?
Are these
Ghosts?
health or is these bombs or something? Oh yeah, my shield is going up.
It was shield. So is your health shield?
hope so. Because I need it.
The bones of the skeleton's money. Rocket Powered Redneck, thank you so much for the dono. Said root beer is objectively and morally superior. Well, there you go. Also, Sketching Ninjas sent GG for 10 joules on YouTube. The fuck does that mean? What are joules?
That we saw that on Monday.
I'm not learning a new currency.
We also did not know what it was, and the person who used it was like, "Oh, that was an accident." I also don't know what that was.
I'm too old to learn a new currency. What is joules? He says as he tries to learn a new currency. Is it just the same thing as like hype? Remember when there was hype?
Is hype gone?
Remember it was like, oh, someone is like the #1 commenter, and it was one of those like, what is this?
Are we done with hype? Can I heal at the mothership?
Do we live in a post-hype world?
Yes, powers up shields and warps. But
sure.
I can't get back. What if I don't warp? Is that fine?
Deeb says Jules YouTube bits. I think money is YouTube's bits, right? Isn't that just money?
You must infiltrate the enemy base and annihilate. Okay, so I haven't found whatever that maze thing is, unless the maze thing is when I go inside those ship cores.
I think that is the maze. I don't think it's a good maze, but I believe that is the maze.
Ah. Well, this looks different. This looks like a different sort of entrance thing. Oh my god, what the hell?
You just immediately crashed into one of your dudes.
How did he do that?
Listen, Dog Commander, why don't you stop this from happening?
Like I'm in the process of turning into the walker, and like this other ship is just killing me. Can I shoot it? Did I get it? I got it.
It doesn't actually kill you. It didn't do any harm, I think.
So here I'm not allowed to fly.
Bad Kaiser, with a highlighted message, said that I agree with Casey. Root beer floats are gross. I bet it comes from a time when most food had no flavor. You're saying root beer floats don't have any flavor? Mad Kaiser. This is why they call you the Mad Kaiser. Crazy ass opinions. Quintuple with a $2 dono. Thanks, Quintuple. The Pacific Northwest stands with Fungus Finder in his anti-root beer stance.
It says 2.
No, we're annexing both of you. Louisiana's getting annexed. Pacific Northwest is getting annexed. And New Jersey's getting annexed. This is a root beer
it's
nation.
like a shield generator.
Oh, that's fun. I actually like that.
All right, we in there.
Last cost asks, was that Falco crashing us? Yeah, Falco has passed away.
Yeah, Falco is dead.
Yeah.
He couldn't hack it.
No, he couldn't hack it. Listen, he was a little too rude. He had a little too much tood, and now he's dead. Easy peasy. Captain Prez, thank you so much with a $10 dono. Brandy Alexander stands astride all of your other ice cream drinks as they weep in the shade. I love a Brandy Alexander, but also it's booze, which is like a different genre. You can't be like, I want a dessert, and then someone give me, but like, I need to be in the mood for a little booze. I love a Brandy Alexander.
Is that an enemy? It's not.
Whatever it is, make sure it's dead. Make sure it's dead. I don't want to be here.
I can step on this button, I guess. Okay, so this for sure is the maze thing. I think that was being referred to. Where
okay, this one feels more maze-like.
Yeah,
this almost feels like a rudimentary version of what the like dungeons in like kind of a Mega Man Legends feel like.
Oh.
Which is interesting. And then Captain President follows up saying, mayhaps it was mad of us putting pets in charge of planetary defense. Yeah, do we know what happened to like humans in this world? What's going on?
Maybe this is just, not our galaxy. Like, this is just elsewhere in space.
But do they have like human pets? Like, is there just like a man on a leash?
I think it's okay
Where'd
for
it come
humans
from?
to not be involved in everything.
Ooh, I do like that. I do like that.
There's just
okay,
no humans to speak of.
I want to go back to that. So you got the item heart 3, bottom left.
Yeah.
And then you have your shield bottom right. I wonder if that just means, is that a thing you use at a certain point and you'll heal 3 shields? Or
I have no idea.
is that a thing that will be once you get below 3 shields? I'll recommend just hitting all the buttons and seeing what happens. You're currently not below 3 shields though, so don't use it.
Yeah, that thing could not hit me at all.
Yeah, you fucked that up. You did a good strafing.
It's very shocking how well the 3D space works and translates. Like, it looks like butt.
Yeah.
But, like, it functions. And the frame rate is better than the first one. Like, they somehow
frame rate's
managed to get
absolutely better than the first one, I'm noticing.
like, with all
also,
this extra
again,
stuff going on. Like, it's still...
Were this to release on the Super Nintendo, and especially if it were to release a little bit earlier than like the N64 and the PS1 and the Saturn and stuff, this would have been crazy impressive, which makes sense.
Yeah.
Like Argonaut, the lead developer of Star Fox 1 and 2, Dylan Cuthbert is like he's a British dude who now lives in Japan, went on to found Q Games, who did like the Pixel Junk series and stuff like that, is like renowned as being one of those like early savants of like understanding hardware and technology and stuff, which is cool. And then I believe Nintendo brought Q and him back in to help with some of the later Star Fox games on the DS because they had like institutional knowledge of the franchise and stuff like that, which is cool.
That makes sense.
Yeah. As impressive as this is, I do think it is missing. I think like what was that? Did you got scolded?
it moved away from me.
Again, impressive. I don't know if it's good, but it is impressive. I think it's cool. I don't know if I like it, but I think it's cool.
Like
that mission lasted 0.1 second, according to the timer.
Because like it's making the galaxy feel like cohesive. Like this is all happening. Like you are out here in space, running around trying to like solve issues. Like it's a little real time strategy ish. But like the fact that you go into the battles and fight the battles, like I'm perfectly fine with the strategy as long as I get to play.
Yeah, it has a little bit of like you played Dispatch, right? Of being there's so much going on in the city, and I only have so many resources to deal with it.
Like
and
that
you are like the
aspect
active resource
is
there.
fun, but then if they also made it so that now I fight a superhero battle once I did do the dispatch part, that would have been my preferred version.
Yeah, have the kind of RTS strategy stuff lay the groundwork and have that impact how difficult your battle is. Like the better you do at the planning, the easier your battle is, vice versa. And then Armed Karma, thank you so much for the $2 dono. Quintuple doesn't speak for all the Pacific Northwest. Damn. Hear that, Quintuple? You're no longer the voice of the PNW. Belongs to Dame Lillard. Dame Dollar.
That guy's taking a lot of shots, huh?
Yeah, right?
And your little buddies.
And your little buddies. The clock is so weird because it's just like... it moves very slowly, but I'm like, why aren't you just a normal clock? Why are you... 3.6, 3.7, like what does that even mean? 3.7 what?
Star units.
Star units.
No
Cornelia
idea.
seems fine. It's 22% damage, but honestly, who amongst us is not 22% damage?
Like if I keep Cornelia alive for long enough, like if I last out here long enough, does something happen? Like am I trying to get to a...
Sure. What are you? Should you be protecting Cornelia, or should you be trying to get to the, liberating each planet or whatnot? Like,
yeah, right now it looks like all the planets are free except Titania, and I couldn't just go to it because it was occupied. So if we cleared that, maybe we will see like a new phase. Okay, so it's another Walker section. Which, I'll be honest, I didn't mind that much.
It's neat. Yeah.
Get on the platform.
You had the 64 version has not the walker, but it has the Landmaster tank.
Yes.
And you on foot, which I believe is like a secret unlockable. That being said, I believe later games did introduce the walker. I want to say maybe Assault or Command introduced the kind of bipedal ship transformation.
So I just gotta hit buttons? Is that what my targets are? Okay, that might be the case. Just hit the buttons.
Sure enough.
There's things that don't want me to hit the buttons. But who knows if I can actually stop them. If they can stop me, I mean.
I think stop anyone. I think you just killed Falco. I think Slippy's dead. Slippy's dead. Captain President, thank you so much with a $10 dono. My secret drink recipe is taking a slice of a lemon meringue pie. Put a pin in that because we were talking about lemon meringue earlier.
Weird.
Yeah, sans crust, scoop of ice cream, and lemonade. Blend it up and top with whipped cream. Bet you could throw in rum if you're a fancy lad. That does sound really good, like a lemon meringue milkshake almost. That sounds incredible. We were talking about meringue earlier today. Yahtzee does a lot of baking, and we were in a call, and somehow we got on the topic of what is meringue, how do you make meringue, that kind of thing. What's the difference between like a meringue and a cream? Ultimately, we decided I think we're all fans of meringue.
Yeah,
meringue's great.
The job done.
Yeah.
Should I not be flying in here? Crash! I'm gonna crash.
Is that an upcoming shirt? Meringue. ... It gets the job done.
That boy fast. How'd he get behind me? He is very quick. My goodness.
Yeah, a little trickster.
Didn't save him though. See, they put me in a locked door, in a locked room, and I was able to like stop flying by choice.
I heard a man's voice.
Yeah, it said special
Where did that come from?
weapon. So yeah, I had hearts in the corner. Now I have.
Oh yeah. Huh.
Let's fly.
So I guess you can get like an auxiliary weapon or ability.
Okay, no, they forced me. Easy peasy.
Nice. When we get back to the map, does it like acknowledge our accomplishments?
Yeah, like all those other planets that have things going on, they've cleared up. Like I took out the carriers that were
Okay.
around those planets, and they haven't come back. Like Andros sent out that stupid worm that attacked me that one time, and that hasn't come back. So as of right now, yeah, finally.
Oh yeah,
Andros'
finally
forces
he's saying it. Yeah.
pressed on. You must neutralize Andros once and for all. So now I can probably make it to that space at the end. Oh, what? It's Wolf.
Oh.
I Star Wolf. It's a challenge. I'm
Star
gonna hit him with
Wolf.
all bombs. I don't give a fuck.
Oops, all bombs. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what weapon you have. Just fucking hit him with it.
Dude, that took so much health from him. Where'd he go? I'm gonna take another one. Fuck you. Today I lose, but tomorrow I shall crush you.
Beaut.
And I got time for Wolf. You're just a discount
Fucking
fox.
woofs.
Gwarg! You pathetic fools are completely worthless.
Dude, I thought Gwarg was the name of the dude he was yelling at. I'm like, I think his name's Wolf. Gwarg. Gwarg Dargus.
Gwarg's his legal name.
Gwarg Dargus. I'm sorry, that's your new name. Apologies.
They're taking us into the final area.
Hey, what up, Jess? Jess asked if we're winning. I think we're winning.
We are kind of winning right now.
We're not losing, that's for sure.
What I am missing from original Star Fox is, even though there are more characters, there's less like of a team dynamic. Like there's a wingman, sure.
Yeah, but it also doesn't feel like your wingman has like it's not
Any
like
agency. Yeah.
Yeah, and it'd be, again, this is, this game probably started development in like 92 or 93, but like in a modern game, it'd be like,
oh, gotta catch up. It's not behind me.
Oh no!
What is going on?
You gotta get over to the. Well, this is where you live now. You're skewed to the right. Yeah, in a different generation, it would be a thing like, oh, depending on your wingman, that relationship is different, and maybe you get different story and different enemies and stuff. Which again is a cool idea if someone were making a game now, but
you know who is making a game now? Nintendo.
Nintendo is making a game now.
Star
Nintendo,
Fox
you think you
now.
can do that in there?
What if they did that?
Yeah.
But no, they're just making Star Fox 64 again. And Star Fox 64 completely like it just never touched any part of this from what I can tell. Well, no, there were the open area things, like the
there were open zone things, kind of open dogfighting things, and then in multiplayer and via cheats you could play levels with the Landmaster tank and on foot. But yeah, this is very neat. I'm a big fan of this.
Yeah, I am liking it so far. Like I suspected. I mean, yeah, Nintendo just didn't release it. I suspected it wasn't very good. But what you described made sense, where it was just like, oh, it just doesn't compare at the time.
Yeah, and you don't want this to muddy the messaging shortly after of here is the Nintendo 64 and Mario 64. This is our next generation of game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just
which sucks.
They just ran out of time to get this out, I guess.
Yeah, and it's something in hindsight I'm sure they wish they would have been able to either nip that in the bud earlier or finish the game earlier, but I'm glad it eventually came out because I thought you were just going to fly right into that wall. What is that thing?
I don't know. It opened up like right in my face.
What is that thing? You're just fighting a big wall. I think it's cool when games kind of lost to history get unearthed, whether it's through official channels like this or unofficial channels.
Yeah, okay. He was actually blocking the path. I did almost fly into that wall because of that guy.
It seemed like just a regular ass wall.
Like I can become an R-Wing, but like it seems very dangerous. Like I might as well just stay the walker.
Boju says, imagine if this was the first Star Fox released. I think the thing is, imagine if the first Star Fox had a mix of this plus Star Fox. Like that'd be a killer game. If you were doing regular ass Star Fox levels plus 3D dogfighting, plus like these kind of weird dungeon crawling things, like that's a beefy game right there. I imagine maybe that was planned originally and they kind of had to get it out there because first party games on the Super Nintendo early on were few and far between, which is a common Nintendo pratfall. I guess a common everyone pratfall. You're using to paint a picture for us. L and R are strafing for you?
It's not straight. No, you can strafe with the D-pad/stick, but you turn hard with L and R.
Strafe with the D-pad stick, turn hard with L and R. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
So like you can orient yourself. Look at Andros again in his little Superman cube.
He loves hanging out in that cube.
Got him.
Yep. Interesting. This game's got like a big beard.
I think he had one before.
I feel like he has a goatee in 64.
And he just kept.
And I only no, and I only know that because I just screened an edit of a video of mine that Eric produced. And at one point, I talk about how Nintendo loves those bosses that are a big head and two hands. Is this man about to do that? No, he's just a big head. He's not
just a big head so far. Oh, fuck.
And Jesus! And one of the things we show is Andros from Star Fox 64, and I feel like he just kind of had like a goatee. Like he was like a late in life divorcee who was like, I'm living my best life now.
It's very difficult to like aim into that corner somehow.
It seems nonsensical. I'm digging the backgrounds though. The like Winamp, like cool vibes filter. It is like when those lasers come out. It's just a complete clusterfuck of like they're going everywhere.
They just drop behind me. It sounds like he's saying "get wrecked."
Get wrecked.
Stop giving me
all
headshots.
My photos.
Die.
All my Polaroids. My headshots. How will my agent get me cast? So the confusing thing. Did we just beat the game?
We might have just beat the game.
The confusing thing is, are there not alternate routes? Like what? The first game obviously has like an ABC like route kind of thing.
This at the start, remember, had difficulty levels.
So your ship is fucking twisted. You can't be surviving this. Your ship's twisted.
Haven't you heard? I'm Star Fox. Falco might not have made it, but they call me Fox.
Yeah, Falco. I immediately just blasted through Falco in that one level. Left him dead as hell.
Oh, they're speaking English. I would have liked more of that in the map.
In the middle of the missions?
Yeah.
Yeah,
like,
a little more like camaraderie.
We have a bigger team as well, too. Like, if we have to manage, like, why can't I have my wingman go elsewhere? And, like, oh, there's a risk where, like, they take some damage or, like, they bring back something cool, like a power-up. I really like this concept.
Yeah, or you have your wingman the whole time, and then every time you visit a level, you're like, oh, this is where Falco's doing his shit, or this is where Pepe's doing his shit.
Yeah, the other team is out there.
Instead of having the whole crew, you get like a little adventure with Slippy. Moth Glider.
Oh, these are the enemies that we killed? Casting call?
Back at the top, Yamauchi. Back in the day, they loved credit scenes naming all the enemies that you've murdered, which I think is fun. I think they should do that in like John Wick movies. You should have the credits and then be like, here's all the dudes he murdered throughout the movie.
Like at the end of the
Eastern
Hangover.
European names. Yeah, exactly.
We're like just showing all the pictures of the night that you missed. It's like, yeah, here's all the guys that got murdered.
Here's all the guys who got murdered. A lot of Gregories got murdered by John Wick this time. Weird.
So yeah, that's Star Fox 2. We did it.
We did it, yeah.
A full hour left in the stream.
Skull Toad. This guy didn't look like a Skull Toad.
No, neither a toad nor skull, this guy looks like.
Sir Arthur, thank you so much for the Bitboarder, said, this is going to start off really, really sad. My uncle lost all of his limbs working at a landmine factory. I told him it was probably best to quit while he's ahead. Get it? Because he don't got no limbs. The problem with that, Sir Arthur, is that he lost the limbs, but he still would have had like a body, so he wouldn't have just been a head. He would have been like, can't call him Stumpy. That's rude. But he would have been like a body with a head. What is a body with a head?
Like, I'm assuming there was one accident that caused all the limbs to go. Otherwise, like, you went back for more.
Is it a better story if you lose your limbs in one event, or if you have 4 separate events?
Well, you need 4 stories to explain how you got there, and like all of them need to be good, because otherwise, folks gonna be like, "I think you're the problem."
Sure, you're like, okay, you went to a job, you lost one limb, an accident. You lost two limbs, you're like, this place should be shut down. When you go back and lose your third limb, you're like, this one's on you. And at your fourth limb, you're like, I have no sympathy for you anymore.
I think I think he's trying to lose his limbs.
This might be a kink. Also, Falco's look how dead Falco is.
Just barely eked out a D rating.
Your partner continued. Used. You used it. It's fine. You were close to a C, to be honest.
A little bit.
If you look at that thing, you're like, that was a D plus, I would call it. Yeah.
D for
Did
dead.
the first game have letter ratings? Yeah, letter score.
Not. I don't even think it had numbers. Like I don't remember.
That's a fun thing.
Number on the screen.
Chat, what do you think? What's the first game that you can remember? Let's say without looking up. First game you can remember that graded you with a letter grade. Because I'm trying to think of other Super Nintendo games that like graded me by saying like, oh, you did a B job, or not you did a B job. I don't mean a B job. Like my Super Nintendo games weren't telling me I did a B job. But you know what I mean. Like, and where did S come from? Who came up with S as like the best one? Who's like, we need a better one.
They introduced at some point when I was in elementary school, O, which was above A. And O? Yeah, O was outstanding. And it's like, but wait, did the other letters like have like
mean something?
Yeah, like did the other letters mean something all this time?
Yeah, you can't just get a new thing. Do we think this serpent is like biological or mechanical? Is it like is it an organism or is it a ship?
It's probably just a robot with, decent AI.
No such thing as decent AI. The only good AI is a dead AI.
I still can't do expert. I guess we have to win hard to get expert.
I'm going hard. We never stop. Blue Mage, thank you so much for the resub over on Twitch. Falco turned into Punch. That's good. Falco Punch. Not to be confused with a Falco kick.
There's a lot more chaos in the galaxy.
Yeah, a bunch of places got blasted.
Sworn enemy, the fiend Andros is alive. Even as we speak, he is launching on an assault on Corneria. The battle carriers and attack forces of Andros are now advancing on Corneria. Enemy bases have been established on overrun planets. Planetary missiles will be fired from these enemy bases. Once again, we must ask for your assistance, Star Fox. Corneria, get your army together.
Yeah, Corneria, I think we just need, after we solve this problem, we need to vote everyone out of office in Corneria. Clearly they're not protecting the planet. We need someone else here.
Okay, so I did accidentally skip that tutorial thing the first time. Like I was trying to advance the dialogue and press start, so I didn't hear the whole rundown. But he explained everything that we learned kind of naturally, which makes it pretty intuitive to play.
So do the characters roll through the roster? Do they all have different... Okay, so they do have different stats. Different speed, different shield, different E-charge, seemingly. Maybe start with different items. Some of them start with hearts. Some of them start with S. Whatever S might be.
What the hell is S? Okay, so Fox, Falco, Miyu, and Faye have the same type of R-Wing. Peppy and Slippy have this. Is this
it seems like
isn't an R-Wing. What is this called?
It looks like it looks like Jumping Flash. It almost looks like a cricket or like something that something in a swamp that's mid hop. You see those back legs look like it's mid hop. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does. It definitely looks amphibious. All right, so the C team is heading out here.
We'll try this whole fucking this young whippersnap.
Exactly. Yeah, they have completely different ships. Are they going to tell me what they're called at any point?
Yeah, because the weird thing, R-Wings aren't... It's not the letter R hyphen wing. It's ARWING,
yeah.
one word. So it's not like, Star Wars has the X-Wing, the Y-Wing, the B-Wing, the A-Wing. Yeah. Forespire, great to see you. Says, how are things going at Second Wind? Fucking dreadful. It's a fucking nightmare.
This is just
every hour we wish death. This is a big ass missile. No, things are great. Great to have you here.
Look at this chubby ship I'm flying.
It is a little chunky. Like, it is legitimately kind of hard to see past its fat ass. But I like it.
Like, these things are not fighting me. They are just on their path. I have to catch up to them. Come on, stay in my sights. Oh my god, it is impossible to aim this cursor.
Boju with a great point says Star Fox can warp drive their vessel. Why doesn't Andros just warp drive nukes into Corneria? Honestly, it's a tough thing with a lot of, like, if you really start thinking too much about stories, they're all dumb. They're all dumb and they all got holes in them. You know, you could go to, like, that sick moment in The Last Jedi where they did the thing we talked about earlier with the light speed thing. Why don't they just do that all the time? If you that road leads to madness. You can't think like that.
Well, that seems ill-advised to sacrifice ships to take out.
But why can't we, like, create why can't we create, like, AI-driven ships that do that, and then
what is that guy?
One dies? Who's that man? Wait, is this a regular level?
No, this is a meteor
still
area.
level. Okay.
It's one of the it's one of the Star Wars guys, I guess. I don't like the sound of that.
Oh, you could do. Were you doing rolls before?
Yeah, I was rolling.
Okay, that's cool.
Fucking.
Fear and Drive says apparently Slippy is canonically the worst pilot. Canonically the worst pilot, but canonically the best lover amongst the groups.
That tongue game's on point.
That tongue game's on point. He's like Podrick in Game of Thrones. First time someone slept with him, they were like, "This is the greatest sex I've ever had." He doesn't even have to pay me; we'll pay him. Yeah, shout out to Slippy. Earlier, people were talking about what they remember as the first letter-graded games. People were mentioning Sonic games, Street Fighter games, SNK fighters. You don't accept what? Sonic games? Me saying
no,
Sonic
I'm
games
sorry.
you
The
don't
way
accept?
that asteroid kind of came at me and chased me down.
Oh, I was looking at chat. You said I don't accept that. I'm like, sure, I guess. Whatever. I'm just reading the chats. I wouldn't accept it either. Don't accept it. You're better than that. You don't have to take that.
Being chased by a thing, and I don't know how to get away from it.
It's a nightmare. It's a true nightmare. You only got one target left, according to the thing in the middle of the screen.
I think we were only fighting this guy.
Yeah, we don't have the fun Slippy voice anymore, do we? Is he still doing it?
No, they spoke English. Look at that big ass bomb he's shooting.
Bip, 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 bip.
I got one shield left. So when Falco was weak before, I swapped off of him to use the other character in the hopes that he would start to heal, yeah.
Sure.
But he kind of just never he died somehow outside of that.
What's going on with this item in the bottom left-hand corner? Can we use that? Yeah, so that did give you some.
Yeah,
that give you
healed me.
They give you all shields. They give you all shields.
Oh.
Oops, all shields.
Okay.
What do you think that canonically is? Like, is it them eating like a human heart and their ship suddenly heals? But do they have like a Evangelion-esque relationship with their ships where there's like a biological relationship to there, or
it's probably just nanomachines.
It is, honestly. If I don't know what's going on in sci-fi, it's probably nanomachines.
I don't like these things come out of nowhere and then just take up all of the screen space.
Yeah, and then you try to turn around, and you're like, where the fuck are
Like,
you?
if it's that big, I should be able to see it from a lot further away.
Agreed.
Did you not see me barrel roll?
Fuck, dog. Get him.
I'm feeling cheated out of my barrel rolls here. See,
Give me my
I
rolls.
should deflect. Ping, ping.
Yeah, that's how it was in 64. If you were spinning, the lasers went bloop. Fucking dog general. I get it. Cornelius under assault.
Cornelius getting fucked up. Taking too long in this dogfight, I guess.
This dude's being an asshole. That's why. Is this even like a dude? Is this just like a dude? It's not even one of like the Star Wolves or whatever?
No, it is. Yeah, it's one of Star Wars guys.
Okay, so as long as it's like a named enemy, we'll get fucked.
Though I don't recognize him. He's like a...
Also a shitty pig?
What the...
What was that? Where'd that planet come from?
Like, look at him just popping up out of nowhere. I think tried to end me. Okay, so Cornelia took 10 damage somehow while we were busy. It says 0? Is that how many missiles are
0
here?
missiles.
But why is it
I
show
would've
that there's a missile then?
I don't know. That's the one has 3 above it. I don't know if that 0 missiles. Maybe it's one of those things like at the moment they have 0 missiles ready to fire, whereas maybe this one has 3 missiles ready to fire. The one on the right? Question mark.
Unsure.
Oh, now it's 2.
Huh.
The numbers changed. I don't know what's going on.
Maybe I was watching it in the past.
Oh my god!
It's like
committing time
Starlight.
crimes.
Now it takes a while for
6.
light to travel to a place of like something. That's
Oh
happened, but you're not aware of it.
yeah. It's kind of how AAA games feel. Like anyone who chases a trend, when that game finally comes out, it feels like you're witnessing the light of a dying star from like a decade ago. You're like, oh, this is bad.
It's a very poetic way to frame.
To talk about Concord and fair games. Yeah, yeah, executive meddling. John Arbuckle, I see you talking about Arrested Development. I wrapped up season 3 of Arrested Development last night, and let me tell you, I'm at a crossroads right now. Of do I go to another show or do I go into season 4 and 5?
Season 4 is good.
Do I just watch it in the order served to me on Netflix? Do I have to do anything? I'm not in the mood to do anything. I'll tell you what.
I'm
certainly not in the mood to do anything after work.
I think what they were going for, where it's like this is confusing, but then as more happens,
You start adding context to everything.
Yeah.
It's almost kind of Rashomon-y almost, of like here's a bunch of points of view of similar events.
Like it works, but like it works when you watch it twice.
No. I mean, I did watch it once way back when, but I have 0 memories of it.
Yeah, like it's a thing, and the thing is, I love rewatching Arrested Development.
Oh, I fucking adored the first 3 seasons. I had such a good time with the first 3 seasons. Like, holy moly, is that show good?
So I did not mind what they attempted to do there in the slightest. Could it have been better if the actors and actresses were in the same room most of the time? Of course, but I mean...
But it's one of those things, like, it's more of a thing you love. Like, if the Community movie ever actually happens, I can't imagine it'll reach the highs of Community, but I'm sure it'll have moments where I'm like, I'm glad this exists. I'm glad, like, we're back at Greendale. I mean, they can't be back at Greendale. They can't still be at that college. It's been like 20 years. They gotta be somewhere else. Joe McHale's
it would probably be like a reunion thing, right? Like
sure,
that would
yeah.
be
And the whole thing was they were all, or half the cast was older. And I mean, it was fucking Chevy Chase, like in college. So age doesn't matter, right? Is he dead? Is he still alive, Chevy Chase?
Wait, is Chevy Chase? Did Chevy Chase die? No,
I think he's alive. I think he's alive, but I think he's like disliked.
He's like dead to the industry.
Yeah, I think he's kind of a jerk. So like the SNL 50th anniversary came around, and they might have had him on a thing or like on stage, but they were like, we don't want you actually involved with this because kind of a dick.
And you know what? Good on him. There should be consequences for being a dick.
For being a dick, yeah, for being an incredibly rich dick. A lot of people in chat recommending seasons 4 and 5 to me, saying it's worth it. The highs are worth the lows.
Can't catch it. Can't catch it.
R.I.P. Cornair. Deebs with a bit border says Arrested Development Season 4 was designed with the idea of binging and rewatching in mind. A lot of the earlier episodes don't really work until you've seen the whole thing, and it's better the second time through.
Exactly. That's what I was trying to say.
Yeah. That's tough.
Like, they took the format that they had migrated to, like, heavily into consideration with the season they put out, and I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it does seem like one of the... congrats, you beat it in 1 second. It does seem like one of the things where they put time and effort into thinking of the medium, like the medium of delivery, which is cool, because a lot of those kind of Lego sequel series that come back on a streaming service don't think of that. Yeah, that was weird. That looked like a menorah. This looks like you might... You might have done a really quick anti-Semitism there. Just like an incredibly brief. We can't even see what happened. Let's ignore that one. We're not gonna talk about that again.
I think this missile is gearing up to shoot something, but its gun is like not facing the right way. So let's just handle it.
Fungus Finder, thank you so much with the biddies. I can't believe you would cheat on One Piece with another show. Let me tell you, Fungus Finder, the amount of anime monogamy I'm spending with One Piece right now is insane. One Piece, by the end of it, might be like my longest committed relationship of my life. I'm on episode 160. We've made it into Skypia. Skypia? We're in the skies. Skypia, we're in the skies.
Did you meet the big bad yet?
The last episode I watched introduced so many new characters. There's a white beard, there's a black beard, and they got dudes. And I'm like, oh, there's a lot going on now. I don't think I've met the big bad. I've got introduced to the other pirate warlords, like post Crocodile. A guy who wants to take over Crocodile Spot and everything. Right. I don't think I've met the big bad of the season yet.
Don't tell Marty if you know the answer to this.
I took my glasses off.
They
can't spoil me.
When you meet the big bad, like the person who Luffy has to like defeat at the end of all this.
Sure, like the Crocodile of Skypia, or the big bad of everything.
No, the big bad of the Skypia arc.
Okay.
When you meet that guy, he is based on a celebrity. I'm curious if you can tell what celebrity it is when you see him and come back.
Oh, fun. Okay. I'm assuming I'm going to get there soon. I mean, I might get there tonight.
Yeah,
tomorrow,
he's
so
like
I'll
the main antagonist, so I'm sure he'll show up at some point.
Okay.
To like present himself.
Yeah, to present himself.
Okay, we have no more loose missiles in orbit, and we have our gun trained on something.
Loose missiles.
Yeah, because there was just mad debris heading towards the planet. It took 20% damage, but like now we can maybe venture out and clear up some of these messes I'm seeing out here.
Deebs says, "What's the big bad's name? I want to see if I can tell. Would saying its name spoil anything for me?"
No. I'm trying to remember his name actually.
Can I just do Skypia Big Bad?
Yeah, you can just look at him. Yeah, if you want to, you can just look at him now.
Skypia Big Bad. Is it this the kind of like the dude with the circles? Like
yeah, like big earlobes.
Like a boot. Is it Enel?
Yes.
E-N-E-L?
Yes. That is the guy.
He's got like those things. He reminds me of. I mean, obviously this is like I don't know, a Buddhist or whatever thing. But there's like one of the Hashira kind of looks like him, right? Like he's got the little circle. Who are you thinking of?
You mean the celebrity? Or
yeah, I'm looking at this guy and I'm not.
You're not seeing.
Is it Eminem?
It's Eminem.
Okay, it is. Incredible.
It
I'm
is
looking at his
Eminem.
face and I'm like, okay, he's got like he's got a do-rag on, and then I'm like, is this? He kind of looks like Eminem. Okay, good.
They apparently Oda does that a lot. Like he has characters that
like
kind of
model.
based on modeled after like celebrities or
Sure.
whatever. Ooh, I took that art.
Which has been aren't there some like I remember in Dragon Ball there were characters who were like clearly modeled after like Andre the Giant or like Bruce Lee, and so like I do think that's a thing in like anime, and I guess in just cartoons and animation in general, right? That they'll model a character after like a famous figure of the times. Yeah, Jackie Chan, exactly. Fungus Finder says I'm in dangerous. It's a dangerous game Googling things. I was very specific with my Google, and I figured if I'm just going to see what the guy looks like, it's not a big deal. I'm not. So far, I haven't spoiled anything. Other than I looked up how strong everyone is, and everyone's like, Luffy is the 15th strongest character in One Piece. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
I mean,
how many characters are in this goddamn show?
That
Can't be true either. Luffy, because he has to like eventually just win, right? He has to be the strongest character.
Like I'll say, in One Piece's to One Piece's credit, they definitely make it evident how hard Luffy has to fight to beat people who are strong. Like there are characters who he beats who are stronger than him.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like the way the fight unfolded, like what he attempted to do, like the effort he put in. It's like, okay, he should have lost his fight, but he didn't.
Yeah. I like when he, like against Crocodile and Arlong, I like that the first time he goes against Big Bad, he gets his ass kicked.
Yeah, he kind of lost, yeah.
Yeah, like he gets absolutely, like with Crocodile, I think he loses twice. And he's like, and then there's the one time he loses, but you could tell he loses while figuring out the guy's weakness. Like Crocodile, I think, like stabs him through the chest with his hook hand.
Right.
But part of it goes through like the little water bottle he has around his neck. And he can see, like, oh, this is hardening his hand. So even though I just got the shit kicked out of me, I learned something from this battle.
Right.
Which is cool. Shout out to Luffy.
And it's funny because in anime, that's usually the case where it's like, oh, we fought 3 times, but it's like a video game. Like the one time the main antagonist wins, that's the end of the fight. Yeah, like now we're done.
Yeah.
Now that I've won,
yeah.
Don't come back around here no more.
If this is a best of 5 series, he beat you 4 of them. Like just because you did the last one, you can't just be like, all right, we're done. Good game.
Just take my ball and go home.
Yeah, take the ball and go home.
All right, we gotta change pilots because Peppy was on the cusp. So we're gonna switch to Slippy and see if Peppy heals.
We're gonna slip.
He
we're
somehow
gonna slip to Switchy.
like Falco died last time we tried this. Like he just wasn't in action and then ended up dead.
Yeah.
At some point. I don't know.
We got heart disease. Heart disease. It's like world's #1 killer. We don't think about that enough. What do you think about this Nico Robin? I've spent like 20, 30 episodes with her. I don't have a thing. She doesn't have a thing yet. She's been a little close to that. She had one really sweet episode with Chopper, which I loved, but like I want to know. I know her thing is like, I'm assuming she has a backstory that's gonna. It seems like she knows more than what's going on.
Yeah, her backstory is tied to something like hypercritical to like the end game. But personally, I think Nico Robin is a little boring in general. Like her like she doesn't really have much of a personality.
No, she's just like very like kind of cold and like aloof.
Yeah, she stays that way. Yeah, and even when they become like much deeper in, everyone is like super close, etc. She's still kind of that way, and they give her like a little thing where she's sort of like unintentionally morbid. Like she'll just say things about people dying, and it seems like that's like it's a funny running joke, but it's still not a personality.
Yeah. Yeah, she seems cold and mean. She's got bangs and she wears a cowboy hat, which means she's like my dream girl. So I'm a big fan of Nico Robin.
I think she loses the cowboy hat eventually.
Oh no! This is it. I don't know. Cowboy hats didn't do anything for me. I'm not pro or a con cowboy hat. I think I might be leaning con. If you just like walk up to me without context with a cowboy hat and you're not a cowboy, I might be like, "What's going on here?" Like,
I think I'm always gonna ask what's going on here if someone shows up with a cowboy hat.
I don't know if they're like riding a horse in the desert. You're not going to be like, "What are you like?" You're the weird one
in 2026.
Like, sure, that's not Eddington. I know what's going on. I know what's going on in those data center cities.
I'm still gonna be like, all right, what is this?
Yeah.
We're Essen.
Blue Mage says I'm anti-cowboy hat, ironically. You can't be a Blue Mage and be anti-cowboy hat, because both are, like, big attention-seeking hats. If you want to block out the sun, there's easier ways to do it. You don't need a big-ass 10-gallon hat.
This thing is far. My God.
It's real far. It also doesn't have, like, a distance thing. Like, other flying games will have, like, a little number where it'll be like, oh, I'm half a kilometer away. I'm a quarter kilometer away.
That's relying purely on the size of the thing in the distance. Yo, there's so many things heading towards me.
There's a lot going on.
Trying to shoot a planet cannon? Oh no, the carrier.
Get out of here. We can't do planet cannons.
I gotta stop that thing. But the missiles are coming. What do we do? This is gonna take forever. If I can warp to the planet closest to it. Those missiles, like, they're not like hitting the planet. It's like they fall into the atmosphere. They just like spin out on top of it.
they're just hanging out there.
I need my defense cannon to like pull its weight. Oh, we're just in a fight. Okay.
Fungus Finder, we're 50 biddies. Thank you so much, Fungus Finder. But can they leave their hat on? And then in parentheses, let's see how good at country music you are. Is that a Randy Newman song? Like the Toy Story guy? He loves songs about it. You having a friend in him, and you can leave your hat on if you're. Maybe that song's also about Woody.
They also use a song of his for the Monk intro. The
TV show Monk?
Yeah, the ADD detective. It's a Randy Newman song that starts that show.
Mm.
When are you gonna shoot down this missile?
I thought you were gonna say, when are you gonna watch Monk? And I'm like, back off, dude. I'm watching fucking One Piece. Like, give me a goddamn break. You were like, really? You put it into it, and I was like, I was getting incredibly defensive immediately, and then you were talking to the game. I failed them.
I mean, you should watch Monk. Monk is a great show. There's no rush though.
I'm gonna tell you, chat, agreeing with you. We got monk heads in the chat.
Get your monk on.
Get your monk on. Okay, so we did Willow Week. We're gonna do Waterworld Week. Monk Week? Monk Month. Oh
Monk
God,
Mondays.
Month. Monk Mondays.
There's a lot of ships in the sky here. We gotta make it to the bad boy.
Deebs with a trio of messages. Marty, hurry up and watch Monk. And then, I've never actually seen Monk. And then, all caps, Monk Month, let's go. That's how easy it is. It's so easy to get people excited. I'm the same way. You tell me, watch Monk, I don't care. If you tell me there's a Monk Month, yeah, I'm absolutely there. I don't give a shit about Waterworld, but Waterworld Week, yeah, I'm there. Fungus Finder with 50 bits says Monk or Psych. Do you have any Psych thoughts? Do you know about Psych?
I've seen like 1 or 2 episodes of Psych. Oh, there's a thing.
I've
here.
heard good things.
Oh, drop,
and I know
drop.
I like the one of the guys in it was like one of the main aides on The West Wing, and I liked him quite a bit.
Can turn around.
The black guy, I liked him. I don't know who the other guy is.
Yeah, I think those are the only places I've seen both those guys.
Yeah, who's the?
Hoof it.
Dule Hill, yeah, that's the guy. I like him. Apparently, he was also in Holes. I don't know who this other guy is. James Rode Rodriguez. That's a lot of name. James Rode Rodriguez. Hey, what up, Cheshire?
Cheshire was
Cheshire challenging me to DNF duel. What's a DNF?
Have you heard of Dungeon Fighter?
Oh, I believe so.
Yeah, DNF
That's like
Duel is the
okay.
fighting game spin-off of that free-to-play, I think. Series.
Gotcha. I do think it'd be super fun to do a fighting game tournament where every match is a random fighting game. You don't know what it is until the second it happens. So it could be anything from like Turtles Tournament Fighters for the Super Nintendo to Marvel vs. Capcom 2 to Soul Calibur 6. War Gods on the N64.
Yeah, that sounds like an idea, actually.
I don't know how to. The thing is, I wish games were easier to do a kind of thing like that, to where you could create challenges that are like seamlessly go through a bunch of different games.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, you could create like a movie playlist or a song playlist that could challenge people like that, but it's hard to easily create a game playlist that people could actually interact with.
Using the power of programs that other people have made, like Steam and Steam Link, etc.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe something like one of those classic fighting game collections where they give you like a bunch of different games.
Sure.
And then like, you're sharing that with another person. Like then you could like maybe jump between the things.
Yeah. Or if it's in person, like if
that would be
if
easier,
Jack
sure.
had like all the games queued up at his house, and then it was just like fight in a match, walk out of the room, and a minute later a new game is set up, that kind of thing. Last Cost says, Marty, that sounds like a Battle Masters. No, I would love that to be a Battle Masters. I just, logistically, I think would be a massive pain in the ass, and would probably be most fun in person. This is the pig that you killed before.
No, I don't think I killed him in this run.
Oh, no, the last... Wait, that's Pigma... That's not Pigma, like... That was the same Pigma with sunglasses? Because the Pigma in N64, he looks like a fucking cop. He looks like a cop that pulls you over and is like, you know why I pulled you over?
He's like, he's older.
Yeah, but he's got sunglasses.
He's
like a little,
Pigma.
And you're like, why are you wearing sunglasses in space? Which actually might sunglasses.
That might make sense. Yeah, that might make a lot of sense.
It might be literally the brightest place. I'm gonna run the bathroom quick. I'll be right back.
Sure. Get this pig. Yo, fuck those bombs. Like I have like S, so S stands for shield. I don't have offensive weaponry with Slippy and Peppy. That hurt quite a bit. Let's undo that. We didn't need to take that damage. Wait. We took the damage anyway. They're saying I can... Oh, okay. Nice. That worked. I was able to roll it off. So I can't do the big damage on these guys because they only have offensive options. Dude, where are you? I wish they took damage faster.
Do you notice battles being more difficult on this harder mode than previous mode?
I think they're the same. What they did was put more stuff to deal with on the big map. So it's like there's more missiles coming, there's more things in trouble. So I have to deal with more before I can open up the last area, it feels like.
Interesting.
And I also made it harder on myself because I picked Slippy and Peppy, and their ships seem to be defense focused. Like their special abilities were, you know, that healing thing that Slippy had, and Peppy has like this shield that kind of protects you. And look, Corneria's taking
Yeah.
55% damage already. Like half the map is still still on fire. I haven't dealt with either carrier yet. Like there's just a lot going on.
Yeah.
And we gotta heal up. Let's go back to the mothership. Cause fuck that noise. Where can I warp? Let's get to Eladard.
Eladard.
Okay, they're both healed. I'll switch back to Peppy, who can heal himself. Now let's take out this carrier, if possible.
Deebs, thanks for hanging out. Scrubcat, welcome. Over on YouTube. Great to see ya. You just get
Missed.
blasted in that cutscene.
Can't touch this. What the fuck?
That's insane.
They owed me that. They're like shooting me before I got like control of the damn thing. Wow, look at this guy.
Just a big rolling thing. Oh, he looks kind of cool. He looks like Axel from Twisted Metal.
And he's got
Those two weird
shields.
So, like, the red and orange and yellow flashies mean shoot him there.
Right.
Is that kind of what it? Yeah.
As per usual.
The Heavy Chariot.
This is where Miyazaki got his Dark Souls 2 boss from.
Absolute. God, that boss is cool. It's a pain in the ass, but it's real cool.
There's a world where this game is a certified classic. Like,
Yeah, if it comes out at the right time and it's the right
Yeah.
audience, like before 3D really becomes a thing, yeah, this is crazy impressive. I'm very curious what they said it was 95% done on the SNES and then was officially finished for the Super Nintendo Classic, leaked online a little bit before that. But I'm curious, like, what was that 5%? Like, tech-wise, was this all running on Super Nintendo? Was the last 5% of stuff just kind of, like clerical stuff, or like?
Yeah,
because this is crazy impressive for a Super Nintendo game.
It is actively nuts.
Yeah.
I
You
wonder
know, all
what
those dogs.
coins do. Yeah, like
All those dog medals,
I saw
yeah.
them on the selection screen. Like it showed the number of coins I'd collected. I don't know if I can spend them on something.
God, I want to say in 64 there's a certain amount of like certain levels or challenges you can only get if you have certain medals. So maybe there's like bonus levels or things that can only be gained if you have a certain amount of medals. Do you not know?
Corneria's in trouble.
Sorry, Cornelia.
Like
On the plus side, we killed this guy that was in the spaceship, so you should be thrilled.
I'm so far from it. Like you have to take care of yourself. Like what can I do from here? If I put the mothership, the mothership doesn't even do anything. Like the mothership being near Corneria, like it doesn't fire missiles or nothing.
Yeah, it feels like this kind of like quasi RTS thing is a cool idea that was very underbaked. But feels like a really cool idea for any Star Fox game, right? Where there's some light like mid-mission management you need to do that can change how
what
a
happened?
run feels. That was insane. Are you
They blew up
done?
Corneria.
You bastards.
Oh no, the people.
Yeah, that's where your mom lives.
So clearly,
Mom-
I can't do my own thing out in space. Like that planet is paramount.
That's where Mama McCloud lives.
Yeah, how come we don't know anything about Fox's mama?
Do you think
planet on
James
fire.
McCloud was like a dinosaur, hermaphroditic, like able to get pregnant and give birth all on his own?
What if Fox was just a clone? Like James McCloud is like the greatest pilot to ever do it. Or like we need another one of these.
And his hubris is like, I just want more of them. Yeah. Like a real Ray Palpatine, if you will.
I don't like that the ladies are the lowest. Like we were just starting out. We're gonna give him another shot. But their ships are the same, it seems, as Falco and Fox's.
Gotcha.
Wait, no, she actually has shield as a power up, and so does Faye. Yeah, Falco and Fox have the bombs.
Yeah, it seems like it's 2-2-2. Bombs, healing, shields.
So I should probably I pick everyone to pair up, but they're probably the worst teammates. Everyone I picked, like, because they do the same thing. You probably need one and then another, right?
Yeah, they don't like fill in each other's gaps or anything. Good luck.
All right, so Jesus. So it looks like there are two more star carriers, like starship carriers.
Oh yeah, you
in
can
the
see them over
shadow.
there.
So like he'll probably launch
Yeah.
those later because he launched these two now. So what we want to do is stop the ability for missiles to reach this space, and maybe we start here, see what's on the way, take these out, and then hit the carrier, and we'll like maybe do like a U shape.
Okay, I like that. I get behind that.
I'm very close. Let's tank this missile head on. Save the planet.
Yeah.
Oh, these have like a weak point. It seems like in the back.
Oh, okay.
And like time actually matters. Like the length it takes you to do stuff here, stuff is still progressing on the world map.
Mm-hmm.
So it's very intriguing. So we'll knock this guy out. Her ship is a little different though. Like, even though on the picture it looked just like the R-Wing that Fox and Falco had, like her wings are like a little pointy.
Yeah, do they control differently, I wonder? Like,
No.
do they feel?
Everything has controlled exactly the same. Oh, fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, because it feels like they're almost leaning towards, oh, these 3 different pairs of characters have different ships, thus they control differently, like a fat, skinny, and medium ship.
Sure.
But yeah, interesting.
Maybe the manual would have explained like what the different ships
Sure.
are like.
Yeah.
Like what they're called and what their differences are.
Yeah.
One target. Zooming right on in there. Fuck you guys. Once you get in range, it just takes you inside.
Yeah, it is one of those like, why weren't you just inside it to begin with? But still, very cool.
I should probably be fine for this though. Fuck. Oh, I'm just now realizing she has less shield as well.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so there are different differences depending on the crew you pull out. Yeah, great as the world. It would be. This would be an interesting multiplayer co-op game where everything's happening at the same time and you guys need to figure out who goes where and does what.
Yeah.
You
there's
need
so
to
much
like, we're
potential for
chatting and we have to figure out, do we tag team this tough thing? Does one person play defense for Corneria and the other person start going after certain bases? Like, do we just go fucking nuts and head for Andros right at the start? Like, that could be interesting.
Absolutely. And now that this thing is out, like, what's crazy is there aren't games like this. Like, this was supposed to release when? Like in '99 or some shit?
No, this is supposed to release in 95.
In '95.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
like there's nothing with this gameplay and this sort of like strategy thing tacked on top of it that I'm aware of, at least.
Certainly not on consoles. Yeah.
So that's crazy that Nintendo
Might be
just
something on
sat
PC.
on this idea. Like they had it, and even if they played it and was like, "Oh yeah, this isn't as impressive," why didn't they take it and put it on top of something else? And like
Star
and
Fox
do
64?
Yes,
Like, why didn't they
like
be like,
any
okay,
other Star
64
Fox-
will be Star Fox, but yeah, this is really cool. Yeah.
or any Star Fox after that, like when they were sitting
Yeah.
on the IP forever and like trying to recreate. It's
Yeah, there was
baffling.
some. I
like
guess
this
we
a
don't
lot.
know. We don't know if they added this to, like, there's the DS command, there's Assault, there's. I don't know if those have this kind of things. Like, my knowledge of Star Fox drops off a cliff pretty quickly. Post 64.
Okay, if we can make it to here, then we can warp to
Mothership.
here.
Or Mothershipping.
Take this bad boy out. And this is fun. Like, I can't remember who said it before, but they are right that there are only, like, the 3 kinds of gameplay. But that's exactly why,
Yeah.
like, if Nintendo did shelve this, like, the potential was there to keep working on the concept. Like,
Yeah.
expand all the pieces of this.
Mhm.
And, like, this would have been great.
I mean, that's the thing, is like, this married with Star Fox 1 creates like a really incredible game with like a ton of different variety and really interesting ideas.
Exactly.
Yeah, might have just been a little bit ahead of the time. But again, annoying that they didn't like take it and be like, okay, let's save this, but then utilize this again in 97 or 98 with X or Y.
Okay, let's just go straight for the carrier, because these guys tend to be problematic. And then we're going to run back. We're going to run back towards Corneria just in case.
What could possibly go wrong? Yeah.
Less carriers, I think. is good for the economy.
Yeah, great
What
is the world
was
with a good
that?
point says it almost has the Metal Gear Solid 5 thing of blowing up certain targets to affect supply logistics so that later enemies are equipped differently. You can almost feel the kernel of like your small moment-to-moment actions during a skirmish can have larger impacts on the war itself, which I think is cool. Kojima, make a Star Fox game, is what we're trying to say.
There's also a difference in that bar that says blaster. Like this one is smaller than what the other ship had, but also
Yeah.
I'm not sure what that is. Is it like a heat bar? Oh, okay. So now I have the
Sure.
bombs. Now I'm
Okay.
offensive.
Okay, so you can change your sub-weapon or whatever.
Oh, I can hold the button.
Get the fuck out of here. Casey, we're 2 hours into this stream. I mean, you haven't had problems so far.
I was
but-
trying to figure out why there's a bar there. Like I can't overheat because no matter how fast I press it, like it kind of just stays on one.
Can
So
you do that in Star Fox 1? Because holding is definitely a Star Fox 64 thing.
I don't think you can in Star Fox 1.
Okay, 64 definitely has the like fire off single shots or hold and get a
God, this thing.
charge shot that can then blow up shit near you. Everything's different now. Everything's changed. We're starting to stream over. We're back at the beginning. It's fine. Everyone just remember what we talked about earlier, and we're just going to talk about them again.
That thing is one shot.
As Scott says, Casey just realized he's Mega Man.
Good show. Now we can expect fewer attacks.
Thanks, dog.
That's helpful. Yeah, I definitely went way too long not dealing with that stuff. And guess what? Missiles on the way to the thing. Is my planetary defense going to help? Probably not. Fucking bitch.
Mothership, just get there without it. You don't need us, Mothership. Get there.
Can I get
I
there?
guess if you warp back to Corneria, you should be fine, and you'll just be there.
I failed.
Get fucked.
Damn it. Oh, what the fuck? Where did that come from?
Get all of you get fucked.
Where did that one come from? There was nothing there before. These bitches are too
Quintuple
close.
asks, Marty, how much do you believe the rumors that Nintendo's working on a new Star Fox, not just remaking 64? It makes perfect sense to me. It makes perfect sense for them to reintroduce Fox in the movie, get everyone acclimated in a remake of his most popular game, and then introduce something new.
I hope so.
Says I.
And I hope it encourages them to start tapping into other franchises. Like, I know the Star Fox remake isn't in like a bubble. It's because they threw him in the movie. But I'm hoping they threw him in the movie because they were trying to drum up sentiment for the game revival and not
Sure.
the other way around. We're like, oh, because he's in the movie, because then we have to wait till they put Captain Falcon in something before we get an F-Zero game.
Before we get it, I can see Captain Falcon pop up in like, I don't know.
I have no idea what they would put him in. He looks so crazy. I don't know what they would put him in.
I mean, he would fit mostly in a Star Fox movie. It seems like, right? Like at a weird, like
I
future
don't know.
bar. Like,
I have no idea. I can't fathom what Nintendo would want to do with Falcon on a big screen.
Probably punching and kicking. His big two things.
Okay, so let's try to save these planets now. I don't like how that defense system just be shining for no damn reason. Like, you're not doing anything.
B Smalley, thank you so much for the biddies. What games or genres do y'all not vibe with but recognize as good? And would you like to learn about academically? I love learning about JRPGs, but where'd it go? But don't vibe with them. Honestly, most genres I don't play. I feel I am still fascinated by RTS games, MMOs. Those are probably the big two. I loved watching Eyepatch Wolf's videos about Fear and Hunger, even though I have no desire to play Fear and Hunger.
I don't even know what that is.
It's like a super... Fear and Hunger would be a really good Hot Money Energy game, actually, for you guys. It's like a super grim, dark, like lo-fi RPG where you'll go into a dungeon and like things will like cut off your arm and you'll have to do the rest of your run without an arm. And it's just one of those, it tells you nothing. You like can barely survive like 10 minutes in a single run, but it's one of those things that as you slowly learn the ins and outs of the game and the world, like really kind of unfolds into something special. Again, purely based on the Super Eyepatch Wolf videos I've watched. Maybe the game's dog water, but it's cool.
Yeah, I don't know if that description does it for me.
Yeah, I might be doing a bad job of describing it, but it is a game that I know has like a real big, a small but rabid fan base.
They're launching missiles again.
Yeah, it might be more of a Jesse or Just thing.
I need to. What's the best course of action? If I go this way, then the ones over here will gain speed. So I might just want to stay in front of this one as they all come in.
Oh, there you go.
What even is that? Like, what's that gonna do when it gets here? I'm way too close to this thing. Stop it.
Yeah, camera, zoom out. Well, what is this thing just spinning around?
Making me dizzy,
He's going nuts.
For God's sakes. I got missile to cack, damn it.
Good luck.
I actually need to heal. So if I can beat this here and then run to the missile. The satellite's been overrun! No warps.
Rip.
Just heals. Oh, that sucks!
Oh,
no!
Corneria! That's really funny.
I was right there. Fucking Pigma. I'm blasting you right out of the goddamn sky. That hit so hard.
That was beautiful.
That hit him so hard.
Fucking get fucked, Pigma. Abrock with a good point. Which fan base doesn't count as rabid? This is true. I think most fan bases are rabid.
Oh, they got hit again.
Dogs, like our planet's being destroyed. Our capital city's been decimated.
And I was trying to stop the missiles, but
Dog
I
general.
got intercepted by fucking
Fight a
Pigma.
Pigma. Just hit him with another bomb. Don't matter.
I should just hit him with a bomb.
I mean, it's 8 o'clock, so you might as well just fucking bomb him.
Oh, shit. Launched that right at his forehead. But yeah, we are at 9 o'clock. That was a great time.
Yes. I went from knowing very little about Star Fox 2 to being genuinely impressed by Star Fox 2.
Yeah, Star Fox 2 is great.
Mm-hmm. Cornelia's getting fucked. This is
Dude,
terrible.
like, hard is tough. The fact that there's an extreme mode, wow. Like, what did...
Too much. Too much.
Interesting.
Yeah.
But yeah, like this on hard as a kid, like trying to figure out how I'm gonna beat this, like I had a blast. I was having a blast now. Like this is really fun.
Yeah.
Really wasn't expecting that. Star Fox 2, big thumbs up. Next week we'll be checking out Star Fox 64. The
big one. The one
legend
that
itself.
most people are probably familiar with. And then Wassup, thank you so much with the $5 dono. Tomodachi stream with Second Wind Mies when. Don't tempt me with a good time. I mean, both Eric and I have put a shit ton of time into it, so maybe like we can.
Yeah, however that works. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll just create a weird. I feel like with that game, you can almost create like a fish tank where the stream could just run itself and people could just watch and be like, "Oh no, what's Jesse doing?" And then you'll be like, "Which Jesse?" You're never gonna know.
Have no
idea.
idea.
These are all sickos. Yeah.
But good stuff all around. Anything else to plug before we sign off?
No, normal streams tomorrow. Check out Jack and Jess in the morning with more Dark Souls 2. Jesse will be around for RPG Help Desk, and Casey and I'll be back with Nick and Eric for Firelink. And then check out yesterday a video went up on Pragmata that I wrote, and Casey did an excellent job of producing, specifically about one level from the game that I really loved, the New York City level. So yeah, check that one out. How about yourself?
Yeah, good stuff. Same. The streams. Check out Marty's video that I helped him edit. Literally the same thing Marty just said.
Yeah, there you go. Easy peasy.
But thank you guys for hanging out as you always do. We will catch you at some point in the future. Peace.
Bye all.